Hello everyone, and welcome back to Renowned Explorers International Society, The Emperor's Challenge. Let us wait a minute while I check and make sure that last recording went well, and it looks like it did. That's good. I get suspicious now every time since I've had some issues with this recording thing. I don't know why, but regardless, let's move along. Time to spend some research. Let's do it. Unlock observations, definitely. That is 100% what we want to do, and we will give Anna a naturalist perk. Which one? Geology, probably? She learns chemistry naturally. Yeah. And astronomy you can get from a special event if we go to Egypt. I'm not sure we're going to, but, yeah, we'll go with geology. Alright. What else? Student joins your entourage and 2 insight? Sure. +2 study when spending insight in Berlin. Very nice. More gold from study. Great, that's the one I want to see. Extra study when naturalists, engineers, and archaeologists succeed on the adventure wheel. We will have 2 of those, so that's pretty good. More gold, excellent. 2 supplies. And we are 1 research short of getting our last paper here, which we will get. We're going to get that by spending 1 insight. We have to spend more than that, but we'll start with 1 insight and go from there. There we go. What challenge node do we want to get extra science from? And nature challenge is the obvious choice. Very nice. And extra renown from research will be fine. We're going to save the rest of our study, just like always, to start working on the natural sciences tree when that unlocks after we get back from our next expedition. Now, let's take a look at what our other options are. Ivan, do you have athlete stamina? No, and you can't learn it. So that is an obvious choice to grab the machete for him. Plus, it makes his terrifying AoE 10% better. So that's nice. And it gives us a point here for trained athlete. Great. What else? Now, survivalist, athlete, diplomat. We should grab a compass probably. We are going to go to nature challenges. We don't have a survivalist. We should give someone at least 1 level survivalist if we can. That will be nice. We should also perhaps buy a tad bit of armor if we can. On the other hand, keeping Rivalo at this level so he can't work on the next level may be more intelligent. I'll think about that for a moment. We do want to make progress on expert diplomat. That is definitely the case. The diplomat item here is the translation guide for languages. She does not have languages, and she cannot learn it. So we should definitely grab that, if nothing else. So let's spend some of our status here on a student. Never mind, we can't afford it. Instead, let's go spend some insight. We still can't afford a student. That's okay. We now can afford the translation guide, though, and we will give that to min-jeong. Okay, that's probably it for our first overworld map. You know, not the most exciting overworld map ever, but that's the way it goes sometimes. Where do we want to go next? We are a devious crew, so the Mali mystery is going to be rough for us because it is a friendly place, and we only have the athlete for it. Hungaria is the typical one for a devious crew. Tactician, archaeologist, quick thinker, and diplomat. We only have the diplomat, so that is not great either. The last option is the Caribbean island, and it is great for research. So we are definitely going to head there. Rival is going to continue gaining a lead on us, but hopefully we will be able to catch up with him in due time. Finally, you can start your search for Roach's treasure. Let us go. And before we can get started, we are, of course, going to get attacked on the beach of this beautiful island. Because why wouldn't we? I mean, beautiful islands with beaches are territory that people fight over a lot. Typically, it's just not with swords and guns and stuff. And electricity, and talking, and hitting people with a fist. Yeah, all those things. Alright, we have no real desire to end this battle in any particular way, but I would like to get a motion spreader if we can. Ivan does have a joy attack, as does Min-jeong, as does Anna, actually. Every one of us does. So sure, we might as well try to get it. Well, the miss is going to make that hard. Min-jeong, however, will not miss, because Min-jeong has a 100% chance. But she can't one-shot that guy, which is a little frustrating. Can she one-shot one of these gals? No. Can she use Cute Stare? She can, but it's not enough. But it would succeed in Motion Spreader by itself. That would do it. Yeah, okay, let's do that. This will give us a Motion Spreader on its own, and then we can bring Anna in to smack one of them around and finish one off. So at least there's only 2 people on the field for next turn. Electrocution time. Very good. Learn science. Have you ever heard of the power of electromagnetism? I am a scientist, I promise. I actually am. I just did not study that. And we're very happy that that miss happened, because Min-jeong probably would have gone down. Well, let's just continue to beat everyone up. Why not? Now, one thing we do have to be careful of course, is we don't want to end too many combat encounters aggressive, because we do want to get to Shangri-La, and do want to succeed there with an overall devious and study background. So we do want to do as many devious victories as we can. Nothing of interest here. Let's just continue to move along. And I hear something rustling in some trees. You immediately think of monkeys, but all of a sudden 2 smugglers carrying bananas come descending down. All right, let's go. And here we are. Let's see here. What do we want to do? Mindbender. Deal 55 speech damage to a single target at once. That seems unlikely to happen, but if it's going to happen, Min-jeong is our best shot at it. So let's go ahead and buff her up to be excited. We'll bring her over here and see if she can actually do so. Doesn't look good. Let's put it that way. Doesn't look good at all. Are they weak to anything? They're weak to Enrage. That's not going to help us in this case. We don't have anyone who has Enrage. This does gain small amounts of power while off cooldown. 5%. Not very much, but a little bit. So we may be better off leaving that for a turn or two if we really want to try to get Mindbender. Of course, that said, that means we probably shouldn't have wasted our Anna's turn buffing up Min-jeong quite yet. We probably should wait until a later turn and let her try to kill someone this turn, but that's alright. We'll figure it out. It's not looking very good that Min-jeong's Devious Attack only did 22 speech damage that turn. That makes it very unlikely that she's ever going to be able to do enough to get Mindbender. Okay, yeah, let's bring... let's see here, what do I want to do? Okay, yeah, Q-Star is actually strong enough to get rid of one of them, so let's do it. Only 34 damage. Yeah, we are definitely not going to get Mindbender on this particular mission. It's the way it goes. Wow. Another miss. Really wanted that to hit. But that is the price we paid for bringing Ivan on a devious mission. Okay. Try again. Why not? There we go. So at least that combat is done and we can move along. Hopefully find some more nature stuff. Now we still don't have a survivalist, so if we do come across a nature challenge that requires a survivalist, we are not going to be able to complete it in all likelihood. While traveling through a local settlement, Anna spots a small hut where both supplies and items are being sold. Sure, we'll take a look. We probably can't afford any of it. No, we cannot. All right. Do we want to trade a resolve for some supplies? Not really. Let's just continue. And there is a chance for some supplies here, although it is a technique challenge. Ooh, Anna is possibly skilled enough to do it anyway. We will give it a try. This could be very, very nice. And a failure. Never mind. All right, well, gloss 10 armor. We'll try again. Another technique challenge. And this time we can get a tool, which is, or no, not tool. It looks like some sort of buff. And we did succeed this time. Very nice. Ah, yes, attack and armor. Yeah, we'll give it to Ivan. He's the most likely person to be attacking, considering his speech is very, very bad right now. Unless he gets his campfire story. And we're going to try again. This time we could gain a tool, in fact. Ooh, and we got it. Very nice. I do like having a tool around. That is awesome. Anna quietly creeps up to Ivan and asks if he's ready for the next science test. You know, science is important and cool. All right, let's do it. And let's teach Ivan electromagnetics. Why not? That's what Anna is passionate about, after all. And we did get our campfire. Let's take a look. Ah, none of the crew cards. Really unlikely there. Not only that, but we did get Ultimate Athlete, and I don't intend to throw that away. It's too good of a card. So we'll play Meet the Locals and give min-jeong Diplomat Generous. There we go. That will at least finish one of our quest lines. Now, unfortunately, that means that Rivalo can start working on the next level of it, and we will be a while till we can catch up, but that's the way it goes sometimes. Yeah, we only got 1 point for that. Not impressive. Okay. Another nature challenge here. We should definitely take advantage of that. A new type of beetle, gain some study. Very good. And Anna does level up from that. One extra study when you enter a nature challenge might be very nice, or Anna's surrounding enemies gain terrified each turn, which gives them minus 25% attack. Let's go ahead and take the extra study. That's going to be very valuable for us. Yet another technique challenge with a nature associated with it. A rundown treehouse, okay. So Ivan needs to climb the ladder. He's the only one who can. So we'll let him go up there. Unfortunately, he's not going to be able to do too much, but we can examine the pile of rubble, find a skeleton lying underneath, and see what's in his hands. It's a romantic letter. We'll take that. Look through the window, sure. And examine the rug. And we find a safe. The chances of Ivan opening the safe successfully are practically zero, but you know what? We have a tool. Let's give it a shot. Why not? It's a treasure if we can manage it. And actually, he does. Wow. I'm pretty happy with that. A success. Ivan's opened the safe, and inside is a small box full of jewelry. Good rewards for that and the hidden jewel itself, and we will take the 6th study. That's really nice. Okay, climbs down safely and tells the others about the house and shows them the precious jewelry. min-jeong stares at the beautiful jewel and wonders why and who the inhabitant of this treehouse was hiding them from. Yeah, it is a very interesting question, and one that I'm not sure the game ever really answers. But, it is interesting. Another nature challenge here. We should definitely take advantage of that. The ruins of a village, and min-jeong, actually, can investigate that. If we fail, we lose 2 supplies, but she has a decent chance of succeeding here, so I'm not too worried. 91% was enough to risk that. Very nice. Some study and some campaign. Wits challenge we will probably stay away from. We have no real reason to go for that. Let's just keep exploring. No hidden... I was hoping for the hidden hoard there, but it was not. And something odd. Yeah, let's go check that out. Definitely. What a great place to camp, and a beautiful, clean creek. And it tells everyone to prepare for a comfortable day. And I guess Anna will surprise everyone. Sure. Oh, Anna reveals that she has an internationally acclaimed science prize that she earned just a few months ago. The crew is impressed. Science can lead to status. A delightful dinner is then served by who? Cooking is a survivalist skill, and we do want someone to have survivalist. Maybe Anna. She does not have a secondary ability yet, and everyone else does. So yeah, let's give it to Anna. An unbelievable combination of Caribbean ingredients and flavors from Russia. The crew is delighted by the meal. Anna is a fantastic cook. I would like to try more food from Russia. That is high on my list. And we are low on supply, so we should probably finish off this mission. But I am going to take a break from recording. My wife is home. We're going to go eat before she starves to death in the kitchen, waiting for me, which is a thing that would happen. And I will come back and finish this expedition in a little while. About halfway through. We will finish it off a little later in the night. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll be back in just a bit. Okay, and we're back, and I am very tired. We were watching something after dinner, and I fell asleep during it. So, I am going to finish up this episode, and probably go to bed early tonight. Ooh, I would like a chance at defensive camp. If we fail, it's going to be pretty bad for us. But I think I'm going to risk it. The 65% chance is pretty good. Ooh, good. Okay, that's going to help us quite a bit in this fight. That's very nice. Ivan creates a camp at a strategic location with a lookout and everything. Very nice. We'll do a study. And we found the treasure. Very good. But we're going to be attacked by the smuggler boss. And Anna can give it a shot. Yeah, I'm willing to risk a resolve. Maybe a silly choice given the circumstances of our last couple runs, but it worked out for us. The boss confronts you. It seems you won't go down with just an old sea mine. We'll show you what happens when you disrespect my territory. Get the treasure and crush the landlubbers. I mean, you're on land too, buddy. We're at least on our home field advantage. You're a sea lover on land. You have no chance against us. Okay. We do have one gal over here we will probably try to take out with just a punch. We do want to be devious overall. For one thing, we have a Mr. and Mrs. Devious quest, which we would like to get. And then Pain Absorber, receive 8 or less damage from any single ability. Could be interesting. We'll do our best. Yeah, I think we will do this. That will get them low enough that at least Anna can take out one of them. Yeah, not both. That's okay. We want to start getting some devious attacks in anyway. The episode for tomorrow evening may end up... I think it will be on time. I really do. But just in case it's a tad late, it's going to be because I'm going to meet my friend from college that I have not seen in a couple a couple years at this point. No. It's been shorter than that. It's been about a year. He was at my wedding. I'm going to go see him tomorrow for dinner, an early dinner around 4 o'clock, right after I get off work. And my wife will try to make it there and join us, but she may or may not. We'll probably go. I think our plan is to go grocery shopping from there before we come home. So we'll probably end up getting home around 6 or so, probably, and then I will try to record, and that should be plenty of time. Now that the upload speed is very quick, that shouldn't be a problem getting it up on time. So running down to Explorers as usual tomorrow, no worries there, and we'll go from there. And I will try to get some much needed sleep tonight. I tend to not sleep much. It's not a good habit to get into, but I typically get about 5.5 hours a night. It's pretty standard actually lately. It has been about 5.5 hours a night, and that's been my schedule lately. Is go to bed about 1, get up about 6:30 so I can go to work, and because of that, I start incurring a pretty decent sleep debt over the week. Typically, I can make it to Friday night, and then just sleep in on Saturday, make up for it, sleep for a good amount of time on Saturday night as well, and then get back into the slow or the low amounts of sleep for the week. But I did not make it this week. I am feeling a little bit tired. Nice AoE. Too bad I can't hit all 3 of them. It's so close. But I'm just going to take out the 2 mooks. And I would like to heal min-jeong. Would really appreciate being able to do that. But Ivan's heal is not going to be great. I may do that anyway, though. Let's see what his heal looks like. Yeah, no, that's not worth it. Even if I healed her, she's probably just going to go down. Let's just smack him. But my hope here is that we do enough damage to him with Ivan that he wants to attack Ivan next turn instead of min-jeong. That apparently is not going to... Oh, nope, it was. He scared me because he walked toward min-jeong and then turned around and attacked Ivan again. That was a jerk move, buddy. You intentionally did that just to scare me, didn't you? And we'll make sure we use 2 attacks here so we go back into a devious mood with the kill. And hopefully that will mean that we get a devious overall. It should. We didn't get Pain Absorber, though. So Rivalo is gaining ground on us very, very quickly. We're going to have to do something about that at some point. He has double our points at the moment. You totally broke their spirits. The smuggler boss is having difficulty keeping his act together and runs away in tears. His crew follows to at least try to cheer him up. Alright, let's take the treasure. Ooh, your highest level naturalist against +3 study on naturalist spins is pretty darn good. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. Every time Anna has a successful naturalist check 3 extra study, yeah, that's really nice. Okay. Let's see what our end resources look like. 1 extra insight from each of these, and a 7 study from the Sea Sapphire. Hopefully we can get a really good start on natural sciences. Rival and his crew get some extra points, and we're going to get some extra points by agreeing not to do 2-star expeditions. We do want the New Orleans equipment shop. That's important for us in this crew because of the specialty books. And Ivan did level up. Pinning Strike gains 25% power when we're aggressive, or enemies next to Pinning Strike receive 33% of the damage. That's pretty good. We will take that. Alright, let's take a look at our nature sciences. We definitely want that. Love to get some extra research and gold from Discovery. That would be great. But +2 study when you spending insight to perform a study with a naturalist is pretty awesome, and we'll take that right away. And more research from study. All right, extra supplies for master research fields. Cool. Extra research from and gold from discoveries, and I would love to get unique specimen. We should have enough. Normally, I would not have to spend insight here. We are at 5 out of 5, but I do want that next paper. And look how Anna does that. Pretty good. She might need to spend 2 insight here in order to get enough. Nope, never mind. 1 was enough. That was a good roll for us. 1 discovery every time we get a treasure. And Origin Species 2 would be great to grab right now, but it's not required. Although it would give us an extra supply, and it would give us an extra discovery. And complete the research tree. So it's probably worth it in the end. Let's see if we can get it. Again, it's going to be dependent on getting good rolls in these discoveries. You can see how high our range is. 35 to 84. That's a really, really wide range of what we can get on any given insight. Ah, we're close. We're really close. But we're going to need to spend 1 more. Yeah, we were just like 5 points away. We probably should have just bought a student before we did all that. I didn't think about it. Origin Species 2. Extra campaign and collect and spending insight on study. That's fine. And we got some more gold from study now. Okay, great. Well, that was a good, relatively good research. Research time? Research study session? Research session. Research session. That's a good way to say it. It was a good research session. Blah, 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 blah. Let's go ahead and buy a student. I should have done it before I spent the insight. That was very silly of me. What else would we like? Engineer, quick thinker, athlete, all those are fine. What we really want is diplomat to get those extra points. Is there a entourage for diplomat available easily? That's definitely not there. There's not going to be. Diplomat negotiations. Do we have that one? No. And she cannot learn it. So that would be fine. Also gives us some extra gold from campaign. I'd prefer to get the extra gold from study. And we do need naturalist geology, don't we? No, we learned it already. We also don't need survivalist cooking. So yeah, this is a wasted one, unfortunately. Diplomat languages, I believe she has from the book. Yeah. 1-2 status from study, but we don't need either of those. Alright, let's just grab the... Oh, we don't quite have enough, actually. We don't have 400. So never mind. Is there any alternative? Diplomat etiquette or customs? Customs would work, and yes, she can't learn that one. So yeah, why don't we take that? We do have just enough, excellent. There we go. That'll put her at F4, give us those points for expert diplomat. And overall, we want to continue saving gold. We're going to want to buy a very large armor item for Ivan all at once at some point. And so we do want to kind of save up for that, but let's take a look at our item shop anyway, our new item shop. Naturalistic electromagnetics we don't need. Diplomatic customs we just gave her. And it has 5 speech on it, so that would have been a really nice item for her. Crap, we should have done it that way. That would have been a lot better, just giving her that monocle instead of spending the renown. But that's okay. That means we can use her extra string slot for something else later. Also, it wouldn't have worked because we would have had to replace the translation guide, which so she still wouldn't have had enough perks. You can tell I'm tired. I'm thinking very not very well. Let's put it that way. Book of Sadness would be great for min-jeong, especially once she gets. Oh yeah, actually, it doesn't affect Church Worker, unfortunately. It only affects basic attacks. Yep. Ivan is not probably going to get much use out of any of... You know what? This just occurred to me. But we could give Ivan the spyglass. It only costs 200 gold. And it would entirely wipe out his hit chance would probably go up to 100. I think that's how that works. I've never bought the spyglass for that express purpose. Would the spyglass actually increase his chance to try to terrify? It wouldn't increase his 75% of speech power on try to terrify, but that might be worth it. Something to consider for the future. I'm going to write that down so I don't forget tomorrow. When I'm recording my next episode. Because that's an interesting idea that I have not tried. I've never bought the spyglass for anyone with the express purpose of making their moves that normally have 80% accuracy get 100% accuracy. Interesting idea. I'll think about that a little bit. Terrify for Anna, Terrify for Ivan, and Sad for min-jeong. I think for now we are going to wait. I could grab the Master Book of Bedazzling, or Master Book of Sadness, I should say, for min-jeong. It would be pretty good. She is about to get her AoE. That could make a huge difference, but if I then want to upgrade her to the Legendary Book of Sadness at some point, this is wasted. I'll have to just sell it because no one else uses Sadden as their attack. Am I likely to ever get to that level? Probably not, because I will want to save for a good armor item for Ivan. So I may never get to the point where I'm able to buy a legendary book for anyone. So there is an argument for buying the Master Book now, just so I have the use of it. Let's go ahead and give Exploring to Dummies to Anna. We'll sell the cheap gloves. Let's pick up a Master Book of Sadness for min-jeong. It's just really strong for her, and we'll get the use of it for the next couple of campaigns, and hopefully we can still save enough to get a very, very nice armor item for Ivan. That's the plan, at least. We'll see how it goes. Right now, we're only getting 3 to 6 gold from study tokens, but hey, that's better than we would have without Anna, right? Okay, I think we're done here for the overworld map. Yeah, I don't think we need anything else right now. We will probably just go on next time and choose our next expedition and go from there. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please leave a like on the video. It really helps out. Subscribe if you'd like to see more in the future, and check out my Darkest Dungeon playthrough and see if you like that if you have not already. And for those of you who have been watching and commentating on that, rest assured, I am reading your comments, and I very, very much appreciate the interaction there. Hopefully that series ends up being popular enough to stick around, because I am very much enjoying playing it right now. And hopefully, sounds like at least, you guys are enjoying watching it. I do want to get to the point where I can beat that DLC, although it looks like it will be a long and very, very painful road for both me and for our heroes going through the dungeons. I will see you next time in Renowned Explorers. Thank you.